Hey guys, this is Divyasam and I'm back again with a second video for the crew. This video is gonna be focused mainly on the different types of cars you got in the game and the different races you're gonna encounter with each car. We're starting with a dirt race. This is one of the most typical ones. It involves you racing down a dirt track, trying to beat some crazy guy's time. The other typical races for dirt is gonna be an eight-man race, trying to win by beating them all. But this is just a time trial. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Remember when you asked me how my racing career ended?
I remember you didn't want to talk about it.
Well, I changed my mind. See, I was at the top of my game. Money, sponsors, ladies. Then, during a race, I took a turn wrong and kissed the wall.
Damn.
Now, but that ain't the worst part. While I'm chained to this hospital bed, I find out that some 5'10" was trying to fix the race. Sabotaged my car for a measly $5 bet.
Jeez. So what'd you do?
The day I got out, I tracked him down and killed him.
You?
And the thing they don't tell you is, if you're a good guy deep down, and I know you are, there is no going back. That shit will haunt you every day for the rest of your life. Believe me, Alex. Almost home. Man, you're gonna smash my record.
The second race we have in this video is a sport-based race where I have a car mildly tuned, but the only good one I could find is one of the earliest ones in the game, so it has a car requirement level of roughly 138 while mine is at 1023, so it's a little unfair, but it's interesting to point something out. The game's AI is gonna make its best to try and keep the game competitive towards you by trying to scale the enemy's car's level. As you may see in this video, the bots are not that far away from me, throughout only until a certain part where I can just cut corners and speed by where they will normally get stuck.
Home stretch, my friend.
Now, this is where the game gets most interesting. When you hit level 20, you're gonna unlock the performance upgrades, and it completely changes the game, because the cars get so much faster. Cars that normally don't have a turbo are most probably gonna get one. And while this is not your typical racing mode for performance cars, one of them is a time trial where you're racing against the clock, trying to beat one of the protagonist's times. It serves to demonstrate well how the car handles. I am racing this with a Xbox 360 gamepad on hardcore settings, which disables traction control, and some assistant that will turn the car automatic for you that just makes the game worse to play. It's where you're going to spend most of your time racing. It's going to be the performance cars. Even after you beat a career like I did, the most fun you're going to have around on streets is going to be with a performance car, unless you just want to take a full stock car and go roam around running with your friends, or if you want to take a raid car, dirt car, and just go derp around on the mountains. This is a rather interesting race I got here, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Last stretch.
Okay, this is one of the weirdest classes in the game. It's called the raid car. It's basically a dirt car that is higher, heavier, and has less horsepower. The bigger tires is more useful for going completely off-road, but it's slow. And the typical races you're gonna encounter with this car is either collecting cargo, destroying cargo, or running away from the police, like in this video. This is one of the faction races you unlock, and it's the one that gives you probably the highest amount of bucks per hour that you can get. You can get 8,000, upwards of 8,000 credits per mission, and if you have a fully upgraded car, which mine is not, you can bid it around a minute or less, considering you can escape the place you get again ran like I'm getting. These are annoying races for myself, because the police is just so aggressive that it's not even funny. Also, the police cars seem to weigh more than a slab of concrete, reinforced concrete if you want it, and they have approximately 11,000 horsepower, because they can get from 0 to 100 in 0.3 seconds. It's really unfair and annoying, but this is an example of a typical raid use for your car, so enjoy.
He's ghosted control. We copy. Stay alert. Call in if he's sighted. This is air support. Target is still running, but we have a solid visual. We read you. He's slipping along. Air support, disengage and head to the location on your screen. We read you, control. Air support is disengaging. I've spotted the target, control. He's on my 6, going for a takedown. Out of visual range. There you are. Thought you could run, huh? That's 10-4. Dispatch, I don't have a bead on the target. 10-4. Continue to canvass the area and we'll update you ASAP. We've almost lost him here, dispatch. We no longer have eyes on the target, dispatch. He's gone.
Finally, we get to the biggest disappointment in the game. It's the circuit cars. I didn't really know what to expect when I first got it. I was expecting circuit races, which sadly I didn't get enough. I got one race, which is this one, it's Laguna Seca. Thing is, circuit cars are really easy to drive. They won't lose traction. You can do really fast turns with it. The main problem is their interpretation of Laguna Seca. It really got me sick. Being a GT Gran Turismo series fan, I really play this track a lot, trying to get gold on some of the hardest challenges to get cars in Gran Turismo 2. So you really start to learn the line on this track, and this is not a Minaseca. If you guys check it out, the hill that takes you to that insane corkscrew, it's way taller than that. You can look on YouTube, search for Gran Turismo Laguna Seca, you're gonna see how it goes. And the corkscrew you're not supposed to see anywhere, the track that goes below you. It's a blind turn. In here you can clearly see where you're supposed to be going, and it just drove me mad. But this is your typical. Also, doing in 50 something seconds a full lap of Laguna Seca, this is not believable. It's really exaggerating. I know they have scaled down the whole map, and so they had to scale everything down, but I didn't expect them to have to scale Laguna Seca down to where it could be lapping it in under a minute on basically a GT3 class car, which is the same as this one. But this is an example of a circuit race with a circuit car, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Final lap.
Now, for a man to truly excel, I find it takes the correct motivation. I called the cops. Enjoy!
Final stretch.